Hello and welcome along to another funding opportunity from CrowdProperty. This time we're going back to Cottage Mews, Wood Green Road in Wednesbury, WS10 9QL, and we're looking at the third phase of a three-phase raise. Now, CrowdProperty is a peer-to-peer lending platform. It's designed to facilitate loans between private individuals and professional property businesses. CrowdProperty is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. It's under permission number 723959. CrowdProperty is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. There are risks with any loans you make, and just like all peer-to-peer lending, your capital is at risk. CrowdProperty endeavours to protect all lenders. This is done by registering the legal first charge against the property project. This means that in the very unlikely event a borrower defaults on the loan, CrowdProperty will be able to take ownership of the project and manage it for the lenders. Now, this project is phase 3 and it's going to be launched on the 12th of June 2019 at 10 o'clock, where CrowdProperty is looking to raise the next £500,000 from the previously completed loan agreement facility of £1.6 million. CrowdProperty agreed to lend that £1.6 million in 3 raises when the loan commenced on 16th of November 2018 for an agreed 15 months maximum loan period. This is the final third proposed raise for this project. And Cottage Inn, it's in Wood Green Road, Wednesbury, WS10 9QL. It's located less than 10 miles northwest of Birmingham and less than 2 miles southwest of Walsall. Junction 9 of the M5 is about half a mile to the east. Wednesbury itself has a population of around about 38,000 people, according to the 2011 census. Now, planning was granted by Sandwell Metropolitan Borough District Council for the development of 9 townhouses and 4 apartments, together with 22 car parking spaces and landscaping under the reference number DC/17/60728. The total size of the plot is gross internal area 14,779 square feet. The facility was agreed for the loan of £1.6 million, and the amount that's previously been raised on the first 2 raises is for £1.1 million. The RICS valuation of the site prior to the commencement of any works was £675,000, and the RICS estimated gross development value is £2.98 million. Now, phase 3 lenders will receive around about 8 months worth of interest. The initial loan to value was 66.67%. That was prior to the commencement of any works. And lenders' interest will be rolled up and paid at the end of the loan term. The amount owed at the exit based on the gross development value is 59%. First charge security has already been secured by CrowdProperty.com. Now, here's the location map. So you can see the CrowdProperty flag here on the left hand side. You can see where it is in relation to Wolverhampton and to Stourbridge, and this is where Wednesbury is just here. This is the M5 motorway coming up with the M6 just spurring off in both directions. Here is a nearer map looking at Wednesbury. This is Walsall over here in the area here, and that's junction 9 of the M6 motorway. Now, this development of the Cottage Inn is a project made up of 5 separate blocks. Block A, B, C, D and E. Now, Block A is 3 4-bedroom townhouses. Blocks B and D are 3 3-bedroom townhouses. Block C is 3 2-bedroom apartments, and Block E is 1 1-bedroom apartment. Now, works began the week commencing 29th of October 2018, and the works were expected to be completed in November 2019. So here's the blocks here: Block A, Block B, Block C is here on the corner, Block D and Block E. Block E has undercroft parking. And I'll show you a fly through of looking at these projects here in just a few moments on this webinar. So here's the proposed development. This is the master plan and the RICS valuations. Various valuations being put on these particular properties depending on whether they're end terrace properties or mid terrace properties, and indeed whether they're 4 bedrooms or 3 bedrooms. And then there's also a breakdown for 2-bedroom flats as well, or a 1-bedroom flat. All of that is adding up to a gross development value of £2.98 million. Now, Block A is constructed currently to the roof level. The roof trusses are installed and the roof is being weathered. The borrower's construction team have since commenced tiling on Block A. On Block B, the construction to the roof level, the second floor joists have also been installed. Block C, 50% of the ground floor construction has been completed. In Block D, the construction's up to the first floor level, that's been completed, and the first floor joists have been installed. In Block E, the foundations are 100% completed. The steel frame has been 90% constructed, and drainage to Blocks A, B, C and D are completed. And the works plan then in the forthcoming period, while completion of the tiling on Block A and the commencement of tiling on Block B. Block C is expected to reach wall plate level by week commencing the 8th of July 2019. Block D is expected to reach first lift week commencing 8th of July 2019. And complete installation of the steel frames for Block E is expected within June 2019. Here are some photos to show you. These are updated photos showing the tiling on Block A and the commencement of the internal partitioning. These photos were taken on the 5th of June 2019. You see Block A top left there coming together, and you can also see the internal partitioning on the two bottom photos there. Here's the proposed view from Hobs Road, looking at the street scene as you come down the various blocks and down round the corner. And this is the proposed elevations, blocks A, B and D. That's 3 times 4 bedroom townhouses. Block C, which are going to have the 3 apartments in it, and you can see the layout here sort of very much coming in, these 3 being similar, coming in up round all 3 stories with then solar panels at the top. These corner ones here are the apartments. Here's some floor plans for you. This is looking at Block A. So you come in through the front door, you've got a cloakroom on the right hand side, kitchen on the left hand side and a lounge, living, dining room straight ahead of you with a store cupboard. Then going upstairs, that brings you up then into 3 bedrooms and a family bathroom, then with a study as well. And then continuing up the stairs brings you into the master area, which is a bedroom here, which has then a dressing area through into an ensuite. If you're looking at the flats floor plan area, then this is Block C. You come in here through the front door, and on the left hand side you've got the kitchen, living, dining area with 2 bedrooms then off of the hallway here and a bathroom. Coming then up the stairs into the first floor and into the penthouse, they're both very similar. You then will come into the front door, then you've got then 2 bedrooms opposite each other with then a kitchen, living, dining area here and a bathroom just off the hallway, and the penthouse is a very similar layout to that one on the first floor. So an overview then of the project financials and the proposed loan. The first phase raise was for £600,000, that was back in month 1. Phase 2 took place in month 3, that was for £500,000, and now phase 3 is taking place. This is in month 7 for £500,000. RICS verified the gross development value at being £2.98 million, with the estimated conversion cost being £1.45 million. So the remaining loan will be drawn in stages upon the completion of the independent monitoring surveyor's reports, and the loan to gross development value excluding the rolled up interest is 53.69%. The amount owed at exit the gross development value including that rolled up interest is 59%. It's an estimated remaining term of 8 months, being a part of a maximum loan period of 15 months, and the interest to earn for this third phase raise is expected to commence on the 21st of June 2019. So this is how the financials break down. That initial loan to value is a percentage of the 350,000 divided by the 520,000. So that then gives you that initial loan to value of 53.69. And when you then look at the amount owed to exit to gross development value, when you include that rolled up interest, that's 1.758.25 million divided by the 2.98 million as a percentage. And the lenders are all going to receive 8% per annum interest. That's going to be rolled up and paid at the end of the loan term. Now the exit strategy is, upon completion the construction works, the borrower is going to then sell the development. And remember, CrowdProperty already holds the first charge against this particular project to protect all lenders through phase 1, phase 2 and now of course phase 3 as well. So let's look in more detail then at that exit strategy. And the agents that have been appointed are Connells. Now they've undertaken a test launch of the development last year where they attracted over 100 registered inquiries for the 13 units. Due to this market analysis, Connells are confident that the majority of units will be sold prior to the completion of the project. Due to the site being located in Wednesbury North, this development will be targeted to families as well as young professionals moving onto the property ladder. Local schools include Wood Green Academy, which has an outstanding performance rating at Ofsted. Wood Green Academy has recently narrowed their catchment area, and with Cottage Mews falling within this new catchment area, it's most likely that it's going to add to the project's demand. Now, Connells will be hosting an open day on Saturday the 29th of June 2019, and they've already received over 200 inquiries from when their marketing began. Connells have already reserved Block E, that's off plan, and Connells are in advanced stages over the reservation of a 4-bedroom terrace property in Block A. And so the borrowers are Inderdeep Baydal and Colvinda Mayhall. In 2015, Indy bought Cottage Inn through his company, King of Kings Developments, that's a company number 10689037. And Cal later joined the company as a director to manage the development of Cottage Inn alongside Indy. Prior to working full-time in property, Indy gained a BA Honours in Business Management at the University of Hertfordshire and was an events organiser at IB Events, where he would oversee the procurement of catering, security and rental needs. Indy's also carried out various works from extensions and remodelling and now holds a successful portfolio of properties. Colvinda has a background in health and safety with ACT training services. He also runs his own property company, namely 108 Ventures Limited, where he focuses on land procurement and project development. Colvinda has extensive knowledge in the construction industry, including work on many insurance reinstatements works for high net worth individuals. Working around the UK, he spent 12 months in Hull covering flood reinstatement works, that's back in 2007 and 2008, for a top insurer. And Colvinda has worked previously on 2 new build projects and completed one recently for 10 units in Derbyshire. Between them, both the directors have a portfolio of 15 properties, and this will be a second joint venture between them. Now, King & Kings Developments has recently been accredited by NHBC and is a part of the government-backed Help to Buy scheme. The Cottage Inn project is further advertised on the company's website, which is kokdevelopments.co.uk. More recently, the borrowers have raised through CrowdProperty for their new developments in Balborough. That consists of 18 apartments. This project is currently in the legal process, with the loan expected to commence during the last 2 weeks of June. So this is a case study of a previous project that Bal Construction has had. Cal previously worked with Bal Construction Limited. These are the nominated contractors on this project. And the site is situated in Kirby in Ashfield. The site previously a pub and was demolished to allow the building of 10 mixed unit developments, which is a mix of 2 and 4 bedroom houses. The start date was March 2017. It completed in March 2018 with a gross development value of £1.65 million. Build cost being £950,000. The land was bought for £150,000 and fees are £175,000, meaning a profit of £375,000. Now the architect has done an impression, a sort of a 3D fly-through, and I'd like to show you that now on this webinar. architect's impression, a 3D of the Rose Cottages development. I hope you find it quite stunning. So your next steps then please are to make sure that you understand this loan and carry out your own due diligence on this project and that of the development team. Then decide how much you would like to lend. The place to be at launch is crowdproperty.com. Remember, this is launching at 10 o'clock on Wednesday the 12th of June. And you will be able to preview this particular package before it goes live at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then please refresh your screen to be able to pledge on launch, which is Wednesday the 12th of June. And then CrowdProperty will conduct the necessary anti-money laundering checks on people wanting to invest in this phase 3 raise on this project, and then you'll be invited to send your funds into your very own online e-wallet when it's called for, and you'll start earning interest on completion of the loan agreement. So thank you for watching this webinar. I hope you're able to help us with the phase 3 raise of £500,000 on Cottage Mews, Wood Green Road, Wednesbury, WS10 9QL.